Good afternoon, this is Darnell from Porsche of Ocala. Just wanted to take a moment to show you this 2017 Porsche Cayenne S that we have here in stock. It's in jet black metallic. It's a very gorgeous car. It has a black and luxury beige interior. Porsche Cayenne S is powered by a 3.6 V6 twin turbo that produces 420 horsepower and 406 pound-foot of torque. It's a very impressive SUV. This vehicle has the Premium Package Plus, which gives it quite a bit, the Sport Chrono package, as well as quite a few other things. So I'm going to go over some of the standard equipment as well as the optional equipment on the car. Starting here up front, you have these open vents or open flaps inside the grille that actually help control the airflow going into the engine. This is standard on the Cayennes, so it's going to actually direct the air where it needs to. Once you hit highway speeds, it'll kind of close up so it's not too much air being forced in. The Cayenne's very performance oriented. As you can see underneath, you have a diffuser up front, so it helps direct the air where it needs to go. You have parking sensors on the front and rear of the vehicle with the backup camera. Considering this has the Premium Package Plus, this vehicle is equipped with the Porsche Dynamic Light System Plus. So this is 2 steps above the standard headlights. This is now 4-point LED daytime running lights with a full LED headlight that has high beam assist. So what that means is once you turn on your high beams, this thing is going to automatically level the high beams when it needs to. So if someone's coming towards you and it senses the light, the high beams are going to go down so it's not blinding anyone. You do have the entry and drive with this vehicle. So on the door handle, you have this button that you would press to lock it, and then you can put your hand inside the handle to unlock it. That gives you a couple extra things, one of which is a key that stays in the ignition so that you can keep your key in your pocket and still start the car. The tailgate is powered. The other thing that the Premium Package Plus gives you, and there's an additional button here. So the one on the left is going to be just to close the hatch, as well as program the height, which I'll show you in a second. And then the one on the right is going to be so that you can close the hatch as well as lock the car at the same time. That way, if you're pulling luggage out and you didn't want to fumble around for your keys, you can just press that button and it'll lock up the vehicle. So let's just say this was too high. You can drag the tailgate down to the desired height, press and hold the button here. Car chimes, and now it's stored in the memory, so every time you open the tailgate, it opens up to the desired height that you have chosen. You have a decent amount of space here in the back of the Cayenne. You have your privacy shade that's very easy to take out. You push in the button there and slide it back, and then it'll pop right out. Your full-size temporary spare in the rear with all the necessary equipment so that you can inflate it. Cayenne comes with these tie downs as standard, so if you want to make sure something was secure in the rear. The seats do fold down in a 40-20-40 split, so you can do it as a traditional 60-40, or you can just have the center come down, that way you can use it as a pass-through or have either side down. Tail lights are LED, so you can be very bright for the person that's behind you. It's better for safety. This vehicle has the sport tailpipes equipped on it. It gives it a very sporty look, and they're in black, so it matches the car very well. Then the 20-inch RS Spider design wheels give the car a very sporty look. Inside the car, it says luxury beige and black interior. It's a very elegant look for the car. It's very easy to put the seats down if you need to. There's a handle right there on the side. You pull that up and the seats will come down, and the seats will lock down, so you don't have to worry about anything bouncing around. And there's also a handle in the front of the seat so you can slide it back forward and back just a little bit to adjust the space that you have in the rear, and that's standard as well. Back here, you have your vents in the rear for your passengers. With the Premium Package Plus, you got the heated seats in the rear, which is nice to have. Going up front, like I said, a very elegant look. This car has the 14-way seat with the memory package. So you have your memory settings right there on the door. You do have the lane change assist. That's what this light is for down here. That's going to be your blind spot detection. The way the system works is it's going to use a radar system that's in the rear of the car. And once it picks up another vehicle, the light's going to come on to let you know that there's someone in your blind spot. And if you're just deciding to signal so you can switch lanes, it'll flash rapidly to make sure that you're aware. And Porsche is placed in a very good location. It's right there, right in your peripheral. So it's on the inside of the mirror as opposed to being far out on the mirror where you have to turn and look at it. Going inside, you have the new steering wheel design taken from 918 Spider. You have the instrument cluster that you would find in the 911. You have the PCM with navigation, the navigation standard on the Cayennes. Now it's a completely touchscreen display, but you do have your buttons underneath so you can have quick access to the different menus. What's nice in 17 is they've changed the display, so it's now frameless, so it looks flat, a little bit more clean look to it, and the display itself is a little bit more crisp and vibrant. Now, once you put your hand close to the radio, there's a proximity sensor on it, so it picks up your hand, and then the menu will pop up so you can touch it. So it gives it a cleaner look once the menu's not there. All the buttons are laid out for you to be very, very simple, very easy to operate. Your climate controls up top, some of your additional options such as hill descent because the vehicle is an all-wheel drive vehicle. You have heated and ventilated seats that you get with the Premium Package Plus. The car puts the power down with this 8-speed automatic transmission that's very phenomenal. It's going to be very smooth ride, smooth shifting, very fast shifting. You have a toggle here so you can switch between your on and off-road mode. This car, like I said, has a Sport Chrono package. So what that's going to give you is not only will you have the standard Sport mode, you'll also have the Sport Plus mode. And you'll get a lap timer that's built into the car. So this clock that's very good, looks very pleasing aesthetically. It's also a lap timer, and you would operate it through the TFT display, which I'll go back to in a second. You also have your automatic start and stop, so to help conserve fuel, so the engine will shut off when the car needs to save on gas. Now scrolling back up, we'll go right to the regular menu. So this is your regular vehicle menu in the TFT display. It's showing your oil temperature, oil pressure, and then your coolant temperature. You can adjust this so it shows battery voltage, compass, shows elevation, stuff like that. It's a very useful display. It has pretty much everything you need, and you operate it with a roller that's right here on the steering wheel. So as you scroll down, you have your audio function, so it shows you your radio stations, and you can select it from there. You have your navigation menu to show you your previous destinations, but once you're actually utilizing the navigation, this will show you your turn-by-turn directions right in front of you. You also have the ability to go to the map. It's the same layout as the one on the PCM. And you can adjust it how you want. You have your phone function so that you can dial out from here. Once your phone's connected, it'll show you signal strength, your phone book, your contact history. You have your trip computer, tire pressure, Sport Chrono, so this is how you would activate the lap timer. And then back around to the main menu. So once you go back to the vehicle menu, once you push in the roller and go to your settings, here's all of your settings right here laid out for you. So Porsche's made it so that you don't have to take your hands off the wheel to access the stuff that's necessary, so which makes it just that much safer. We'll go out and take one more look at the vehicle. This is the Porsche Cayenne S. Once again, my name is Darnell, and hopefully we'll speak soon. Thank you.